Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's me, SoloSupreme, and welcome to Jurassic World Evolution. Now, I've been playing this game for the past couple of days, and so far I've been liking it. It's been pretty enjoyable thus far. I haven't really decided whether to start a series on this game or not, but if I do, it'll possibly be a few days down the line, give or take. But yeah, this game has been very neat thus far. This game takes me back to when I was a wee lad playing Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, having a ball with that game. And this game came on my radar when I saw that it was a very interesting title because, one, they're finally going back to creating your very own Jurassic Park, a game type that hasn't been made since, when did Operation Genesis come out? I think 2003 or 2002, one of those 2 years. And I remember playing that game, having a ball with it when I was younger. Still own it too, somewhere in my basement. I don't feel like looking for it, but I just like to know the idea that I still have the game. Now, let's see. What can I talk about in this game? Well, let me talk about it like this. This will be like my little on the board mini review for this. So, when nostalgia goggles on, I will give this game a solid 8.5, probably pretty much 8. Let's just say 8. Off, I would definitely drop it down a point to 7. Now, the reason I'm dropping it that far by 1 point is because of this game following a trend that some video games have. Let's see, what should I get? This game follows a trend that some video games have when they're like a spiritual successor to something, and it's the 1 step forward, 2 steps back sort of thing that I don't really like. Now, maybe you're saying to yourself, well, what's about this game is like 1 step forward, 2 steps back? Here's the deal. This game adds new options for players to utilize in the game, such as management views and all sorts of other neat knickknacks. There's a better power grid system compared to the other what should I call it? We're just gonna call it Operation Genesis OG. We're just gonna call it Jurassic Park OG. Compared to Jurassic Park OG, this game has a lot of things I like, but it takes away some of the things that made the game Operation Genesis so much better. For instance, this new system where you can send expeditions for the fossils, I like this better. Way better than Operation Genesis, because Operation Genesis actually barred you after a certain amount of fossils on the consoles, at least. Pretty sure PC you could probably mod it and such, but I was playing the game on PlayStation 2, so me having the ability to go to any of these sites and capture. Ooh, Tyrannosaurus Rex is unlocked on this island. Let's go for some expeditions over there. And I also need a Galamus for little contracts we have. But this game, they took out things that I thought were very good in Operation Genesis. For instance, lethal weaponry. They gotten rid of that. Hell, they actually got rid of it to the point where the player can have no input in the dinosaurs when it comes to life or death, aside from sending one of these little guys, Dracorex, sending them into a cage with a T-Rex or something. I mean, that's the only thing we could do that's considered lethal. But they've gotten rid of one of the upgrades, one of my favorite upgrades for the helicopters in this game. Actually, you know what? I think a better option would be for me to go to a different map. So let's see. Where would that be? Take me. Where was it? Ah, here we go. Island navigation. Let's go to this island. As you can see, I've been playing around. Haven't gone to Isla Nublar yet. I'm gonna do that after I finish the campaign to create my own park. But let's go to Isla Muerta, the Island of Death. So they got rid of that, and I like discovered it on this island. Why I couldn't hurt any dinosaurs. I had a situation when I was first starting on this island where velociraptors gotten loose, and the helicopters, I didn't have the ACU facility, which like provides the helicopters with the tranquilizer darts. And so me thinking that this is like Operation Genesis, I was like, okay, well, let me just hop into the Ranger car and crash into the damn thing, killing it, and then take the body and dumping it off somewhere. I used to do that when I was younger. I was a sick individual as a child, and I still am a sick individual. So I used to do that, but in this game, they don't have that option. Like, there is like an invisible barrier around the dinosaurs preventing you from hitting them, but they could actually run into you and it'll cause your car to like freak out physics wise, which I thought was annoying. And then like here with the tranquilizer, it's okay, but in Operation Genesis they had like more crucial diseases that you had to defend against, such as rabies. And rabies was, for all intents and purposes, a bitch and a half when a dinosaur such as the T-Rex or the Spinosaurus gets rabies. Those things will go like crazy, bust through the fence, start killing people, and the quick way to deal with them is to get into this chopper mode like this in Operation Genesis with your rifle, point at one of these bastards, and then shoot them. And then there, it's like the dart rifle has a drop, so you gotta get a little bit closer. Let me just trank one right here. Hi! Of course, my aim sucks. There we go. Hit you in the butt. So yeah, I thought that was a very weird design decision to get rid of the lethal, I don't know what the term, the lethal call orders, pretty much. They also got rid of another lethal call order, which was I believe it was called the lethal genome, where that was like the upgraded version of the rifle, so to speak. You would have a dinosaur go crazy or doing something it wasn't supposed to, and all you would do is just go to the dinosaur's tab, activate the lethal genome, and the dinosaur would die on the spot, saving you like the time and trouble of like having the helicopter chase it around. And I haven't gotten to the part where they added those roly-poly balls into the game yet. I'm pretty sure on the next island I could upgrade them to like, you know, have them appear here, because I wonder if those are anything like the safari rides from Operation Genesis. Something that I used to love doing, because it would give the players something to do when they're just like, you know, waiting for their star power to raise up in the game. I remember back then I would just like hop into one of those things, drive it around, show the people all the dinosaurs, they go, ooh, ah, and then, you know, they go back home saying, wow, that safari ride was awesome. Or worst case scenario, I accidentally piss off a T-Rex and the T-Rex blows up the safari ride and everyone in there with me dies. Like, fun stuff like that I miss in this game. I don't know if like the animals could actually hurt the little sphere things. Maybe the carnivores can, but that's like something I'll have to check out later when they become available to me. Another thing, and this is like a big one. The civilians in this game have no personalities. If that's the best, I think that's the best way I could put it. In Operation Genesis, every one of these people would have had like some personality or another. Like you would have like, say, this guy right here in his Jurassic Park shirt. This guy would be like, he would be like the carnivore lover. He would love to see like the meat eaters and like all the other dinosaurs fight and such. He would like say, I want to see that in one enclosure. And you can just say, oh, we got an enclosure where T-Rexes fight velociraptors and shit. You can go over there, partner. Thanks. And then you would see like this lady, she would say, all I want to see is herbivores eating shit all day long. You would say, oh, you can go to that enclosure over there. And say, oh, thanks. And like, you know, everyone have something to do. And then you have people who like the gift shops and stuff. It gave like another added layer of like depth to the game, which like made you like want to curtail your park to like suit like the people's individual needs and help it excel. Here, the people here are just like mostly eye candy, just to show how popular your park is, and also like just bodies to the fire for people to get killed by. And what are you pointing at? You see a velociraptor over there? Well, what are you? Who's that dude pointing at? That guy? Who the hell is this? Lumberjack pointing at him. Yeah, I thought this game would do like, you know, some neat stuff with that. This is like something they could possibly put in an update. Hell, I hope if it's possible for like modders to make like, I don't know, a mod that's like Operation Genesis, call it Operation Regenesis, Operation Terminator Genesis, something like that. Anything like they could do something like a mod that will make it more like Operation Genesis. I would definitely download that because it would add so much more to this game. And another thing, this is like most of these issues I have with the game is mostly like minor problems, so to speak. But for instance, let me see if I can set something up. I'm gonna set up a fight between a Dilophosaurus and a Velociraptor. Now, this is the thing that is like a peeve of mine with this game. It's something small, it's insignificant, it has nothing to do with gameplay, but it has something to do with the spice, the thing that makes the game pop out. What's the word I'm looking for? The immersiveness. This game lacks blood. I know it seems minor, but it is something that annoys me to no end. Like, you might be wondering, why do I care if there's blood or not in a Jurassic Park game? Well, in Operation Genesis, the game wasn't like violent, like, oh my god, people's limbs getting ripped off and whatnot. But it did have like situations where if a person gets bitten by like a T-Rex, the animation would show them getting shaken from side to side, blood like dripping out the thing's mouth, getting everywhere. And then like the people would just be swallowed whole from that. You hear the crunching. And then the same thing with like the dinosaurs fighting. The dinosaurs will fight each other, blood, and then they, you know, they would actually eat each other. Heck, I actually would sometimes not even have to worry about putting like little feeders in these cages because the dinosaurs would just like eat each other and like, you know, save me the extra buck. But it's just like minor things like that. I'm like, why is that like taken out? Why is some of the like violent aspects of the game taken out? Now I know we're just saying it's probably like, oh, you know, the new Jurassic World movies is like for kids and stuff more like, but that's the same thing about Jurassic Park, the original one that came out in 94 I think, or 93, like Jurassic Park and the Lost World Jurassic Park movies. Those those movies have violence in it. People were eating. It wasn't R-rated shit. It was like, it was stuff that be like, oh, that guy got his arm bitten off and pulled out the waterfall and killed by a T-Rex. That random Australian wearing hat guy. He wasn't Australian, I remember that. He just was like some Steve Irwin type dude. So I was just saying, why no blood and gore? You have this pile of meat, like cow, whatever the hell this is, like chicken bone over here, ham hocks and meat, and then you also have the goat feeder, which is one of my favorite things.
Busy, but this opportunity is just too good to pass
yeah. This opportunity is too good to pass. So I wonder, actually,
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
Might as well extract these DNAs while I'm at it. You do this, boost their like genome to 100. At least 3 fossil centers to extract DNAs. Okay, well, we'll get to that later.
For this, and I won't forget it.
Yeah, so I wonder why something so like minor as that couldn't be implemented. So let's see. I'm gonna put the Dilophosaurus in the raptor enclosure, and one of the raptors are gonna fight. These raptors, I genetically modified them to be a little bit better fighters. One thing I'm gonna give this game credit for. I love the genetic modification in this game where you can make the dinosaurs more unique. So let's see. You're gonna get into a fight soon. Oh yeah, here he is. So let's see. Let's look at this. So the fights in here look more cinematic. That's one thing I can give the game. It's these more cinematic fights, but there's like just imagine this fight with blood and scratch marks appearing on the dinosaurs. Like, imagine, see, look, there's a scratch mark right there. This one's weak and injured. The Raptor's going in for a finisher. And there you go. There is no, like, blood, no gratuitous blood. The Raptor may take a chunk out of this, but no, nothing will show on the body. Let's see, will he eat it? Okay. You'll see that little meat chunk. You see it? Yeah, that little meat chunk is as much gore as it is in the game. How would it look if this game shows like the dinosaur dying, but like the body moving, meat, parts of the meat were being consumed and stuff, and then like, you know, a little bit of blood here and there. Make it more like gruesome than just like, you know, a thing with like a scratch mark and it's just laying there dead. Now let me get the people to move this body. Alright, we complete genome, great. It's just like something like that just adds spice to the game, like, just to make it like pop out more, make it more visually like interesting to watch. Let's see, but let's talk about some of the things I do like about this game, such as random dinosaurs dying. The hell happened over here? Let me guess, it died of old age. Yep, died of old age. Of Corey. Alright, let's dump the body.
Asset to be collected.
And let me breed another one. So, one thing I like about this game, which I stated earlier, was the genetic modification of the dinosaurs, such as, let's see, let me go into here, modified genome. Such, like, some of these, like, genomes, which you can raise the stats of the dinosaurs, such as the resilience to disease, defense, like how they defend against attacks, and some lifespan increases. Let's see, like if I scroll through these, you'll see like, you know, the different stats increases and decreases. But it also comes at a cost by having, like, you know, since you're tampering with the genetics too much, you reduce the viability of the egg, which means that the egg may not fully incubate all the way, which will mean the dinosaur basically dies before it's born. Like, you know, something that's like realistic with like genetic engineering and such. I like that. There's a huge variety of dinosaurs in here, and I tell by the shadows, one of my favorites is in here, and another one of my favorites, like we got a couple of them in here. Woo! Oh, I can't remember what this was. Was this the Allosaurus or was this the Allosaurus? I can't remember which one. But I can't wait to, like, you know, dig them up and put them on display in my new park. Yeah, I like the genetic modifications in this game because it adds like something new, like, you know, it gives you like something to do. You can mess with the genetics and then put dinosaurs into each other. Heck, on the free roam island, I plan on having a cage where it's just gonna be dinosaurs duking it out, battle to the death style, with like different modifications, and we'll have reigning champions like stay in the cage until they get dethroned, like, you know, cool stuff like that. And like I really like that game, this game, for like putting in ideas like that. So let's go back to a negative thing, because I just thought about this. Island size. Now, I know you're thinking this like park is kind of huge, but this is like the whole play area right here. Like this entire line from here to up there is a play area. As you can see, the boundaries, let me see if I could put something up. The boundaries is this white border right here. You can't build past this border. And well, I feel like a dumbass. This whole area right here, and I didn't know about it. I thought the border. I think I thought of this as like a border right here, because when I was like building this cage, I must have just saw this and just assumed. I'm stupid. Disregard. But yeah, this map, it could be a little bit bigger. Like, I wish we could build down into the beaches. Like, can you imagine like all this space, all this empty space not being used? Like, can you imagine like putting like a hotel here, like one of these let's see, guests, like putting a couple hotels down here, making a little beach resort area where, like, you know, the people could go and play in the water and then go back here. Something like, I don't know, like Universal Studios or some stupid shit like that. A sandals resort. anything. Just have people come down here and like, you know, have their own beach amenities and stuff they can have fun with. But oh, you don't really get that. Let's see, how far does this go back? Okay, this seems like to be okay. This is the border right here. So I have like about, I guess, 15% of this island like without anything nearby. Okay, I could easily just build around. I'll get to that later. But it's look at this place. I wish like we could build like a little bit higher, like, you know, alter the terrain a little bit more, or go over here. Oh yeah, feeder needs resupply. Which feeder? And here we go. This is one thing I like about this management view. It gives you like crucial information that you need like early on. And I also like the ranger teams, like you can just give them multiple tasks or even give them control over how many things they accomplish at once. So, you know, speaking of, let me get some ranger teams up. You guys can go around restocking these feeders. And USA, you can go around here. Anything needs to be repaired. Nope. Actually, we are good. Actually, you can go over here, do that. And then I have another ranger over here. Over here, push this. You can go feed the Ankies. These guys over here mind their own business. I thoroughly enjoy, like, you know, some cool stuff like that. That feature where you can add tasks for the rangers to make them do their own thing and such. It gives like you the ability to, like, you know, multitask, but at the same time, if you really need to prioritize stuff, you can easily just click on Ranger, press drive vehicle, and then go around and do it yourself. Something I kind of respect for this game because it's pretty neat. Now, as you can see here, I have quite a bit of congestion over here, and my monorail system, as janky as all hell as it is, could be better. And seeing as how I know I have like this whole section of park available, I'm thinking that I may try to create another monorail system, try to link these two up so we can have like everything, like more transportation, more people getting around from like farther ends of the island. Let's see, what else can I talk about with this game? Yes. So here's one thing. The employee, or the basically the stores that the civilians can go into, there really isn't like much to do when it comes to these things. Like, sure, you can raise the price, raise the management. Like, when you have more staff, you generate more income. Like, let's see if I can do it. You'll be able to like generate higher incomes with the staff, because the staff, I'm not sure, I think the staff increases the amount of guests can use the store, but since not that many people are using this, I'm just gonna leave it at one staff because we are still, like, you know, well below the guest limit. But yeah, the more like people you have going to stores, the more you want to have like staff coming in. Like, look at here, 574 people, we have 2 staffs ready. Let's pop in 3. We have more people coming to this clothes shop, and you know, it raises the running costs, but we're still generating a pretty sizable profit. I could raise the cost of these dino shirts, but seeing as how I basically double the price, it is like, you know, they're still fine. We're still generating profits. I haven't really gone through most of these places and upgrading their staff numbers. But that's like something you can do when you just want to like micromanage and multitask. Alright, so let's see. This bastard, he's going to get pissy at me. So what I'm going to do is send the helicopter to go tranquilize him and then transport him in the cage over here with all of his friends. Now, it's funny, the most aggressive dinosaurs I've seen in this game have been like, you know, usually herbivores if you piss them off, such as, here's the thing, for these things, the Corythosauruses, these things do not like being alone. If they're alone, they can have all of this like full, but if they're alone, their comfort level will lower, and the thing will go berserk, break out the fences, and start terrorizing people, trampling them, and like, you know, next thing you know, you got a lawsuit on your hands. And you know, it's not much of an issue, but it's like, Okay, can't the dinosaur be happy that it's gotten all this other stuff around it right now? I'm gonna make it a friend. I just need the extra time because I don't have the extra money laying around. And also, I had to do a little bit of cage editing over here. So now let's see, these dinosaurs are like the carnivores, the ceratosauruses are across the way from them. Just looking at them like, I wonder what I could have over there. But I give them some meat to, like, you know, keep them happy.
Word is that a new contract is available.
To take this contract. Let's see, but I'm generating so much money on this park alone. Like, I'm generating over $500,000, and I'm pretty sure if I micromanage a bit more and, you know, change some stuff around, I could be probably pushing nearly, probably maybe 750,000 a minute, possibly $1 million if I, like, you know, play my cards right and open up, you know, more stores, make the transportation more viable. So let's break it down the rating. I have a pretty great facility rating. Dinosaur visibility is low. Could be better in some areas. I think it mostly depends on, like, you know, the foliage, and if dinosaurs like to prefer to, like, when they're wandering around the cage, they'll probably hide around in here. That's why I try to, like, you know, structure this so the people can see the dinosaurs, such as having the herbivore feeders like in front of the viewing gallery, so people could actually watch the dinosaurs. Let's see. Visible dinosaurs 4, 69 guests. Okay. Another thing I haven't reached in this game is the true weather effects. What I mean by true weather effects, I mean the tornadoes. Because I remember in the trailer, I saw a tornado, so I know they're in here. I've dealt with the tropical storms, but to me, the tropical storm thing in here doesn't really make much sense. Now, for instance, the tropical storm will literally just be a heavy rainstorm. No, like, tornadoes or anything like that. The tropical storm will say a storm warning is issued, and when that usually happens, you go to the emergency shelter over here, open the shelter or open all shelters, and everyone will start running to the shelters to go take cover from the storm. But then all of a sudden, in the middle of the storm, it'll say, this will happen. Like, the power outages at the power station, I could believe and understand, because, you know, the storm will affect, like, you know, the currents and stuff. If the electricity from the lightning affects the electricity from the power station, it could affect the power. That I can understand. Having, say, like, what? This fossil center looked like it's been in the middle of Fallujah, Iraq, during the Iraqi, like, invasion by the United States.
In progress.
Oh, great. Here's another thing I like. The sabotage in this game. People sabotage. Looks like some people who are pissy at me poison my dinosaurs. Okay. Alright, let's get the ranger teams on the way.
No problem.
Go help those guys out. Let me see. Go to management view. Okay, all three are in this cage. I'm gonna give you another task. Go heal them. Okay. But back to what I was saying about the storm. Like, the storm, it will be like heavy rain and such, and one of these things, like the restaurant, will look like it's been hit by a bomb. Like, fire. I'm like, good lord, how powerful was that storm just to, like, cause an explosion and stuff over here? It's like silly stuff like that.
Know how to put on a show.
I truly don't understand why that occurs, and I think someone in security is probably sabotaging me. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to do this. Actually, since I'm on this island, I'm gonna do some tasks while I'm at it. Let's see, go to contracts, get a security contracts. Let's raise our thing with them.
We've some work you might be interested in.
Okay, get this done. All right, go to expedition. I do like the sabotage system because it does add the layer of, like, the thing that, you know, caused the downfall for pretty much almost like in every Jurassic Park movie where there would be some form of sabotage. Like, I can't remember the guy who played that one dude off of Seinfeld, who was in the first one when he was, like, trying to steal the DNA sample so the competitors could, like, clone the dinosaurs themselves. that guy and like the corrupt mercenary guy from Jurassic World. I haven't seen the new movie Fallen Kingdom, but I plan on seeing that soon. Yeah, like the sabotage thing adds like another layer of something you could defend against in this game, which I enjoy. It gives like the players more things to do on the island, more things to like watch out for. But this game is I can't really describe it. It's like a very fun game. I just wish it had some other stuff from Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. One thing I miss from Genesis is the lures. Like, if I had the lures, it would be so much like easier to like get the viewing, like people to see them. Like in the Jurassic Park games, all you had to do is create a lure. It would be like either a herbivore lure or a carnivore lure, and what that would do is attract the dinosaurs into an area, which helps people see it from like the viewing galleries and such. That is something that's like extremely useful. I don't know why they don't have it in here. They have the feeders, which is one thing, is basically acts like a lure, because the dinosaurs don't generally, like, they just don't eat the grass or anything, but they'll eat like these feeders, which has like berries and twigs and whatnot. So it functions as a lure, so to speak, but I would prefer the lures because sometimes, like, if one section of the viewing gallery doesn't see it, I could just say, oh, these guys see the dinosaurs, but these guys can't. I would put a lure right here, track them. Dinosaurs come over, people say, hey, dinosaurs. Then turn the lure off, and the dinosaurs will go on this way. Here we go, storm defense. So since we're about to get this going down, let's open up the shelters early on. Everyone, get inside, let's see. Now everyone starts booking it. Let's start screaming, chaos! Hey, come on, even Operation Genesis, okay, I can't lie. They did have like the people just running in here. I don't really care about the door opening, but could have just been too much to ask for like just the doors to open up a little bit so people could run in instead of just them running through the door. But this will provide like a good example of what I'm talking about. I also like how you can upgrade these buildings. Like, let's see, go to here. You could improve the output, which raises the risk of power outage, but you can cancel it out by having this, which will reduce the risk. So you get the plus 18%, but you don't get the risk. Hey, I can even upgrade this. Let's put this up to level 2. So now I get like an even higher like chance, like a plus 10% chance of the power not being cut out. But let's just wait. The storm's kicking off. Also, one thing I kind of find funny is how the shelters now don't have a limit, where like as many people can fit into the shelters. You just have to give coverage to the island, such as I have 71% coverage. Here we go. Structure damage. So somewhere I got okay. Power station over here. So the substation got damaged. Fast food doesn't have power. Okay, so let's do this. Back to this view. Get the ranger teams up. Here you guys go. Repair this. The structure took in some damage. As you can see, look, this is realistic of like, I can see a tropical storm doing there. But let's just leave that be for right now. Alright, you can go do that, and you can come through here. Yes. The place takes structural damage. I wish they had something in here where I could see. Okay, they have this, but they don't have it where like they take in minor damage. Oh wait, here it is. Oh no, that's his job. Okay. And also, at least the Rangers, like the cars now have music where you can listen to. And also, one thing I would like is for them to have like multiple different arrival points. Like in Operation Genesis, you can create multiple arrival points, and the arrival points would be like the helicopter pads. All right, the storm is over. Let's go here, close all the shelters. Everyone can hop out. It's okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Let's see. Can I check the shelter view? Where would that be? Here we go. So, okay, this place has a high need for shelters. So I need to build a shelter over here. Anywhere else with a high-ish need? No. Okay, so really we're just missing one place with the shelter. So let me see if I can build a shelter over here. Where with it? It is under guess. What would be a good spot? Oh wait. Come on. Alright. Let me just there. Kept clicking it and eventually it will find its way. Alright, and let's just connect these paths to make it look fancy. There we go. Heck, I can actually connect these two. Oh no, that's good. So once this gets finished, we should have better coverage for the people over here. If not, I could easily probably move this storm defense station, put it somewhere over here. So while this is getting built, let's go around. It looks like these people are walking towards the creation land. I wonder, are they actually gonna walk into this? Or are they gonna turn around? Nope, they're going to a classified facility. Unless, like, I don't know, in the movies they're allowed to see this, but I kind of find that funny. Alright, so let's see. Did this storm station get built? Alright. Shelter coverage is 83%. So let us go to management view, shelter. Yeah, okay, see, it's still missing. It would be better if I built this right over here. Let's see.
Storm defense stations help protect your park's structure against storm damage. Useful, huh?
Yep. These things are pretty good to like build up because like it'll prevent the damage for the structures, which will help you out a bit. Let's see. I wonder, is there anywhere, can I build another station for a shelter right here? Like terrain constraint. This is a problem with this. The terrain constraints are sometimes best. Like, okay, so is it saying that the ground is too low? Let's see. Let me try smoothing it. That's not gonna work. Flatten. All right, we have a disease constriction. Alright, we got a disease. Send a ranger team over here. Alright, get you guys up to task. Go medicate over there. Yeah, as you can see, like some of these places have been damaged. This was damaged in a storm. Unless one of the raptors did this. Sometimes those bastards will try to like escape. So let me get a ranger team over here to like start fixing this up.
Request received. Responding
and you can repair that clothes shop. Is there anywhere else damaged by the storm? Nope. Actually, I could send this ranger guy over here. Let's send you.
Heading to the
resupply these feeders. So I don't know how. Yeah, it looks like they're definitely to resupply. Yeah, so send the ranger over there to go serve that problem. Let's actually follow one of these rangers. Where is he? Ah, here he is. Let me actually take control. I'll take control of this. This just showcase some of the gameplay. Alright. So the rangers, all you gotta do is get within range and then click for the resupply. Something simple, easy to do.
Entertainment, including me.
Alright. And also they brought back a task like something that they had in the Operation Genesis Safaris where you can take photos. So let's see, let's get a hop out. And let's get a nice pic. Caught several dinosaurs. Not too bad. They weren't really doing anything diverse. And we only caught one dinosaur in the photo. Okay. Oh, great. Looks like I'm gonna have to get out of the ranger thing. Having some issues over here. Okay, something is sick and somebody is dead. Alright, medicate.
Acknowledged.
Get that handled. And what is this? Died of old age once again. I think these are the ones that are dying of old age are the pre-genetic modified ones. So let's see. Let me go to here. I think I may have modified these things' genomes to make them. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply this. This is gonna lower the egg viability rate. But I want these things to live longer. This will be good. 86 years or 86, like, even though it says 86 years, this game will contribute it as like probably minutes or so. So let's do this and incubate. Now this thing has a 48% viability rate, but you see the plus 20% right here. Where that's from is from the upgrade I give into this facility, which is the success rate 2.0, which increases the viability by 20%. This also increases the speed by 20%, and this one just provides like an additional hatching bay. But seeing as how I kind of don't need an additional hatchery, I'm going to actually replace this upgrade with success rate 2.0, and will this stack? I wonder, will it stack if I try it on a different dinosaur? Let's put one for... That's might be a little bit too much. Let's just wait for this one to be finished. And it looks like we have a minor disease outbreak, everybody. So, let's see. Get you guys over here. I'm gonna have to send multiple rangers out on multiple jobs. That'll give me the best way to handle this disease. So... yeah, this ranger team going. This one is leaving the facility right now. And look at this. He's gonna drive through the civilian like he gives no shits. All in all, I really would like to see in this game some more depth added to it. Like, don't get me wrong, this game has enough content and such to keep people occupied for a while. But what I would like to see is personalities added to civilians. That would make this game a lot more of a interesting act to play, because it's going to be a balancing act between appeasing some, pissing off others, and all that good stuff. And then you have I really would like them to put like at least a bigger islands to mess with, and maybe even more challenges for the story mode. Something to give people wanting to come back more if they want more like action oriented gameplay where they have to do more stuff. I would like to see more dinosaurs added, and another thing, they could also add some, let's see, what else could they put in this game? I would really like to see the return of some of the characters from Operation Genesis that were from like the 93 movie from Jurassic Park. Okay, looks like this is a... okay, looks like we actually do got a genuine disease outbreak because it's spreading from dinosaur to dinosaur. Let's see. Keep this keep me in the loop with that going on. Helicopter, go over here. Tranquilize him. I would like to see, I don't know, I would like to see like something more like with the disease, like have the diseases be more threatening to the game, such as the rabies. I don't know if they have rabies in this game. I would not be surprised if they don't. Let me see. Maybe if I check the research branch, will it show me medical treatment? Do they have rabies? Avian pod. Right. Okay, they do have rabies in this game, so that is a criticism I could take off the books. But rabies is a pretty big deal in the other Jurassic Park games. But I would like to see it like make sure it still has like I wanted it to be like more of an issue. I wanted it to be like, okay, if you have rabies, then like you have to take care of it quickly and make sure like, you know, nothing is done to cause like the chaos of like a dinosaur having rabies in your park. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, we have this is an outbreak. More dinosaurs are becoming infected. There's 4 dinosaurs infected right now. Which one? Is there anything over here? Okay, we got 4 dinosaurs infected. I'm pretty sure they're all in the process of being treated right now. Alright, so this is Corey number 6. Alright, you're gonna go do that. No, there's still 2 dinosaurs. What in the hell? I see one right here. What else is sick? Now, you see, this is the part where I'm gonna say I missed the damn, like, putting the dinosaurs down. Because in an outbreak like this in the past game, I could easily solve it by just killing the damn dinosaurs that were infected. Because, like, there'll be some serious outbreaks in the Operation Genesis where it would just be best to just kill some and try to save others. I think the one, yeah, the one I was carrying is infected. Hurry up. We just incubated this cage. Turn around. You know what? I'm going to take direct control. Let's do this. Out of the way, assholes. Yeah, look, it's spreading the... Okay. Just ignore that. I have no idea what's happening. Out of the way! We have an infection! I don't even know what disease this is, but any disease is bad. Okay, here we are. Okay.
Asset in range.
Hit.
Approaching asset. Objective
Alright,
completed.
you're incubated.
New
Hit
asset
you.
reported.
Oh.
Eyes on the
Great!
asset.
You're spreading your shit around! Come on. Get closer. I will resupply on here. Alright. Ah! Come on, damn you.
Asset ID.
Goodness, you bastard!
Asset treated.
Alright. It spread the infection through the gate, so I gotta go around. Jesus! This is another bloody day in Jurassic fucking Park. Let's go. Can't remember. Where was the doorway for this cage? Was it over here? Shit. I think it's on the other side of this building. Sorry, people. Don't sue me for the attempted murders. Alright, here we are. Alright.
Asset report incoming.
Yep. Spreading this damn disease. Let's see if I can take a shot.
Confirming asset.
I hit it.
Great work.
Don't tell me it. Which one? It just died, I think. No, that ain't it. Ranger team. Okay, we're gonna have this in.
No problem.
You guys are gonna have to deal with that. Don't. I hope it doesn't say die. Okay, it died of old age. Most of these are dying of old age anyway. They reached their limit.
Asset
Pick this
collection request
stuff up.
received.
Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna end this right here. And you know, I'll probably come out with a series in this game shortly. And I just gotta, like, you know, figure out what I'm gonna do in it. For starters, we have this outbreak which is going nuts right now. It's spreading. all over the
Setting
place.
additional task.
So we're gonna have to send everybody around. So yeah, I'm gonna, you know, I actually might make this into a two-parter just for some thoughts in this game. So you know what? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a break right now.
Asset
So
transportation
I hope to see you
underway.
guys again soon in the next episode. This is SoloSupreme, and have a great day, folks.
Now this one is pure niceness.